Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Sergeant Joshua Hardup, a vice and narcotics officer that worked for the Fort Wayne Police Department since 1999, had built up a history of 4 accidents while driving on duty. But on April 19th of 2023 at around 7:30 p.m., he failed to yield to a pedestrian and hit and killed a local attorney as he crossed Main Street. In Indiana, reckless homicide is when a person recklessly kills another human being. It's normally a level 5 felony, and those that are guilty face 1 to 6 years of incarceration and a fine of up to $10,000. And when a person is convicted of a reckless homicide resulting from the operation of a motor vehicle, their driving privileges are normally suspended for 2 to 5 years depending on the recommendation of a court. But instead, Officer Hardup was charged with failure to yield to a pedestrian. He pled guilty and was charged $35.50 for the infraction, and to date, Sergeant Hardup has not received any disciplinary action from the Fort Wayne Police Department involving the crash.
He returned to work the next day, police say, because there was no indication of any policy violation.
Which is why this next incident is so enraging. In June of 2023, a deputy with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office spotted an Orlando Police Department officer driving 80 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. The deputy caught up with the officer and pulled him over.
Copy down that bumper number.
This one or this one?
Yeah, 11070. Pull over. You gonna pull over? Pull over. Three 113 to 313.
What?
Do you?
I am going into work, my man. Why are you trying to pull me over as I'm going into work?
Because you're going 80 and a 45.
I am going into work.
Okay, what are you going to work for?
What does it look like I am dressed for? What does it look like I am dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton, and I see your driver's license.
No.
Okay. 3113, copy at 1050. 10-4, I got a city, Orlando PD taking off from a traffic stop. He refused to stop.
The offender, Orlando Police Department officer Alexander Shawnee, refused to give his driver's license and proceeded to drive away from the deputy. The officer was charged with resisting an officer, reckless driving, and fleeing and eluding a law enforcement officer, and the Orlando Police Department notified the press that Officer Shawnee had been relieved of duty pending the Seminole County Sheriff's criminal investigation and their own internal affairs investigation. In the summer of 2022, Sergeant Tracy James of the Hiawassee Police Department was on a traffic stop when Sheriff Ken Henderson arrived on scene and asked the driver where he had committed the infraction. It was suspected that the officer was acting outside of his jurisdiction, but because the sheriff was actually doing his job, Sergeant James threatened him with arrest.
Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges against your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero and there's cameras at Napa that sees me pulled out.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, boy. You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Down 302, status check.
Aside from ego and allowing their power to go to their head, police officers and their agencies are overly aggressive in traffic stops because the federal government issues over $600 million a year in highway safety grants that subsidize ticket writing. And while these individual departments and the federal government says that they don't impose quotas, at least 20 states have evaluated their police department's performance on the number of traffic stops that they can issue per hour. But what happens when they catch one of their own? Well, in May of 2023, Hamilton County Sheriff Charmaine McGuffey was pulled over for speeding in Clement County.
Hey, so we can conduct this without getting run over.
Here in a second, I'm gonna have you go up and go to the emergency lane over here on the right.
Yeah, I just saw your lights. I was on the
Okay.
phone.
So once traffic slows, I'm gonna block it and let you get over. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Reason for the stop is your speed today.
Yeah.
Laser indicated 72 in a 55 zone.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license and proof of insurance with you?
I do. I have my driver's license. This one, however, I grabbed it up. I'm the sheriff of Hamilton County.
Oh, okay.
So I apologize. One of our recruits died yesterday, and I am still on the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She happened to be let off with a warning, but what if the officer doesn't care for the officer they've pulled over? In this case, Henry County Chief Deputy.
Hello, my name is Mike Yarbrough, and I'm the Chief Deputy of the Henry County Sheriff's Office.
Was clocked going almost 100 miles per hour in a department-issued vehicle on a 35 mile per hour 2-lane road.
Really?
When the officer in charge found out who it was, he returned to his cruiser to make a phone call.
Hello? Guess who I just pulled over?
Who?
Yarborough.
Really?
Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped up Dodge Charger that belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
Why is he? What was the issue? I mean, why is he speeding?
No reason. He's in an unmarked car. He just got a high horsepower car and decided he wanted to play.
It's your traffic stop. You do what you think you should do. I mean, I'm not telling you one way or the other. You do a 96 and a 35.
Okay. Well, you know I don't care for him, so I'm gonna ride it.
That Henry County police officer ultimately issues Yarbrough with a citation for driving 96 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone and sends him on his way.
If you would sign right here, it's got a court date, time it must appear. Please slow down and have a safe day.
Typically, when somebody is speeding that much over the speed limit, they're taken directly to jail. They're usually released with more than one ticket, coupled with reckless driving or racing. But for the chief deputy, his citation was reduced to a warning. However, he was suspended for 40 hours because of the severity of the traffic citation.
The executive staff and I focus our efforts to ensure that the sheriff's mission, priorities, and vision are all accomplished. We do this with a commitment to honor, integrity, and accountability, and service to all and in all that we do. I am honored to be a part of the building and restoring of trust between law enforcement and the community while empowering our employees to successfully execute our mission for a safe and thriving Henry County.
There are tons of examples of officers breaking the law that they are expected to enforce. And no matter what your views are of whether licenses should be a thing, or if we should even be cited for speeding, the point remains that if they are going to enforce a law on us, they should be expected to follow it themselves. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments down below, and perhaps we'll make a running series out of it. And if you stayed this far, you obviously enjoyed it, so try one of these videos next.